Ready?
Hey guys, welcome to Keys and Clues with the Ottawa Home Group. I'm here with Luis and Serene.
This week's tip number 3 for saving money and making sure that you have a successful renovation project at home is control the material and only pay for the installation and labor. This is the big one because as we know, right, materials is roughly 30-40% of the cost of a construction project.
Yeah,
So-
it's true, Sorin. The way that I found that is interesting is because sometimes you're hiring a new contractor, you don't trust, you know what I mean, and you need to give him some money, 30%, 50%,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so in this way, if you buy the materials, you're gonna reduce the amount of money that you need to give to your contractor. So
Big
you're
time.
gonna have more control in your project.
Yep.
And you can find as well the best materials that you like. Compare different prices.
Yeah.
And get a good quality. Right? So there are different things that you can save money,
More choices.
more choices, and more control of your budget.
Because as we know, right, contractors will charge for delivery, for pickup, for material selection, for and maybe some of them even a surcharge on top, right?
That's right.
And that's normal. That's part of business, right? But if you could control a lot of that, then you could potentially save some money on the material cost and potentially get better materials and get that savings in your pocket, right? So I guess the only thing I was saying, guys, is that if you're going to do that, you really need to make sure you have a good plan and that you have all the material there on time, that the measuring is all done properly. Because if things don't get into the home or at the contract home on time, it could push that part of the project for another time if they don't have the material to do the work, right?
That's
So
true.
if you taking control of that aspect, you got to really be controlling the time too and make sure things are bought in advance and are there when they're needed.
Yeah,
So-
that's true. The contractor gonna ask you for the material, so you need to schedule
Yeah.
with good time because he gonna blame you that because
Yeah.
of the materials he
Yeah.
cannot do the job, right?
Yeah.
So everything on time is gonna be okay, but it's possible, and you're gonna save a lot of money. You're gonna have the control of your money. You're gonna buy the things when you need it.